Yeah, so it looks like the blue team off with the God of Stealth. See those multi-home bases where there's one below and one above. And these players are splitting up and taking over their initial planets here. It looks like there's some mining support ships too. That's usually a staple of 2v2 tactics where one person can sort of manage the mining supports to increase the team's overall production, while the other person can take the larger army and do some attacking. And it looks like blue is also representing the Crux Republic here. And it looks like the Vela are, the red team is as well. So we've got a Crux on Crux battle here. Additionally, the red team is playing as God of Defense, so we'll see if that ability comes in handy when in reaction to a stealthy attack or something. The God of Stealth ability is a little more offensive, whereas the God of Defense is more defensive. So we'll see how that interplay pans out.
Yeah, I'm excited to see some stealth players and some defense players and a good mix-up of gods in the tournament. This will be fun to watch. It's been a while since we've seen the defense.
Like blue off to a slightly early lead. We look at the minimap and see they are slightly ahead in ships, though not a super significant lead here. Red could easily catch up. And in terms of territory, blue is also doing a little bit better. They have more planets than red right now. I'm curious to see if I saw red just take their mining support planet. We'll see if they start managing those. Oh, fight over the center of the map. A little bit of a clash. Looks like there's some neutral nuke planets there, which blue team has gone and taken over. Blue team off to a significant lead in ships here. Red team needs to catch up here. Blue team's using some pings to be able to communicate.
I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'm expecting that fighting will take place over the center of this map soon. Looks like there are some pretty vulnerable planets there. Blue team will probably press an advantage here and go for it because red can't really counter that easily right now. Corey trying desperately to fight over that, but Sanya coming in with significantly more ships, so it won't be possible for red to contest there. Red team being pushed back on the sides. They need to consolidate and make some good attacks here, expand their territory, try to trade upward, gain a ship advantage back. Easier said than done, though.
A little bit of cat and mouse. They don't look like they want to go head to head just yet.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Blue, you don't really want to go head to get against a larger army, especially one that's invisible. Luckily, they still have that defense ability should they need to use it. Though that being said, the blue team's stealth ability is ready here, and they could use it and start making some devastating attacks, given their advantage.
As a defense player, I typically burn my stealth or my ability when I have it, because I feel like you need to use it pretty much all the time as a defense player. That's just my kind of like way of using God of Defense. Is just use it as soon as you go. Oh, all right.
Now all their planets will be shielded temporarily. We see the timer kicking down on the little name tag there. We see it, I believe it lasts 30 seconds. Oh, and if they actually get these asteroids, then the shield actually does apply to the asteroids. Red team needs to see their asteroid there.
Oof, there we
they
go.
Don't see it yet. Oh, snapped it up. Blue team getting the other one. Red really needs to hold down one asteroid. It's going to be really rough here if they don't get one. Blue team has a significant enough lead, or now that defense ability is expired, blue team can push in and start taking a lot of this territory. Red needs to hold on to that asteroid for dear life, though, as if blue gets both, it's basically GG.
Uh-oh. Raptor is going to take it.
Oh, no. Red team needs to group their whole army together. You know, it's interesting. They might have benefited more if they had saved their God ability for when those asteroids came out. I'm not sure if they were really thinking ahead that much about that, but it could have been really beneficial.
Oh, that's not good. I
One
think
asteroid for blue, and did they get the other?
I believe they got both.
That is unfortunate. It is worth noting that blue team will have to take over both of red's home planets here, which is a little, it's something we haven't seen in tournament yet, and it will make it a little harder for them to win. But once you have an advantage like that, you can easily do it.
Yeah, see that,
Even
and that's why I
those
like to
turrets, yeah.
use the defense ability pretty much fairly often as soon as you get it, because then by the time the asteroids come out, you're almost in a position to defend and use it again if you need it. But yeah,
No, yeah, that's for sure. We see blue just consistently taking over all of these red expansions and just really showing no mercy here. I believe going for the sun would probably be a smart play. They have a significant enough advantage that red couldn't contest, but I think they'll win even if they don't do that. God ability going off here for red, making it hard for blue to attack their planets. We'll see how much big of an impact this makes. I haven't seen much mining support ship usage in this match. Maybe I'm curious to see which teams will make effective use of those. It does significantly increase your production if you're able to do it right.
also they could have used it on the asteroid, so people are forgetting to use that. But if you can use the
Oh yeah, it
MSS on
will.
the
It
asteroid,
will. I forget what the multiplier is, but I think it goes 50% faster, if not more than that.
yeah, it's very fast. Like that's a great opportunity with red because they had, if you're god of defense, you could you really use your god ability, kick a MSS in there, and take advantage. Like you could really take advantage of that.
Yeah, because you could, you shields up on the asteroid and then go and mine it really quickly with mine support. It looks like blue team is advancing on the first red home planet here. Red really has no ships to be able to contest this. Red's in a real rough spot here. I'm not sure what they can really do to come back. Maybe try to cut power, get a really crazy blowout. But blue team's a team of smart players, so I don't think they'll allow that. Especially using that stealth ability here, getting the buff and hiding the blue players. Both red planets falling here. The first one's down. And it looks like the second one will be going shortly. And this will spell GG for Redacted and Corey, who will be eliminated.
You can tell some of these players are new to their teams, and they're still trying to find their role on the team. We've seen some more experienced teams properly use the support role in the MSS and timing their abilities a little better. But you can see we've got a lot of new teams. It's nice to see, and hopefully they'll start gelling together.
Yeah, 100%. Learning, I think there's a lot of potential to evolve as a team and really, learn strategy together. And a lot of these teams, as you were saying, are first timers, not first timers to the game. Obviously, all of these players are really experienced and are great players, but it is different to play in a team. Anyways, we'll be right back with the next match. Yeah, it's unfortunate. And we'll see how a solo player is able to manage both teams at once.
James's partner just woke up.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that's okay.
That's the part of the EU trouble, I guess.
Yeah, and so we're going to see some, hopefully our doubles team will work together synergistically and be able to defeat this solo player here. Though it can be hard, I think teams often struggle in the early game because they split up their forces even more, and they can lose to a solo there in the early expansion. I mean, it looks like that might be happening here. Really, what you need to do in a 2v2 situation is have one person manage all the ships and the other person just does mining support until you have a large enough army that you can start splitting up. I feel like you tend to have a slower start, and we're seeing that as TW James has off to a significant early lead here.
I didn't see your Crux versus Vela here.
Yeah, it looks like James is definitely Crux here.
Oh.
We've got another Crux on Crux, so we'll see.
Right.
I think there is a lot of Vela representation in the tournament, but we just haven't gotten there yet. So we've seen four Crux teams so far. Yeah, it's worth noting that red has less ships right now, but they are doing a better job getting territories. We see by that outer darker bar representing just how many different planets they've taken over. Hearing nukes go off, maybe they're someone's baiting out those neutral nukes there. Oh, it's curious. I'm always interested to see how highly people favor the nuke planets. Just because usually I feel like they're very hit or miss. Like some people like them, or others I'm like, why would I even want to take over this planet? They can definitely be strong. And I didn't even say the god picks, but it looks like blue team is the god of production, a classic pick there, and red team is the god of defense. They're sitting on that ability. As Steve, as you're saying, like if you do use it instantly when you get it, it might give you a little boost, but it also allows you to, like, when the asteroids come, you'll have it recharged and ready to go. Right. So I think it is smart probably to pop it quickly, though. Maybe they're just holding it for a rainy day. Maybe blue gets bold with an attack and they want to have it that they can use it.
Yeah, it's definitely defense coming out and being as strong as it is, and people starting to play it more. I think the meta is still evolving. I've just been playing it for a long time, and I know I like to burn it.
Got a production ability on the nuke planet.
Nice. All
Getting
right.
some nukes. Hopefully they use that. TW James use that against the red ships and not red turrets, as I think that's the biggest mistake players make with nukes, is sending them on planets that are just turrets. It's a great way to waste them. Red expanding. Now we're getting to the point of the game when having two players is kind of nice, as you're able to harass a lot of these planets and TW James simply won't be able to keep up, and we'll just have to rely on having one powerful army going around and winning big fights. That's what, and it looks like Red's definitely pulled back into this game. Oh, Red suffering a lot of losses in that fight, though. TW James needs to win these big fights, needs to try to deplete the red fleet. If James can do that, then red won't really be able to, even if they have like more players, they won't really be able to fight them off with a significantly smaller force.
All right, here the asteroids are out, so here's a smart play. If defense can do it, they could take both, cast their ability, and use the MSS to steal both asteroids.
Yeah, that would definitely swing the tides of battle. I think it's going to go 1-1 here, just given how even they are in ship counts. Red, of course, has a lot more territory now. James just isn't able to conquer fast enough. Right now, red has one asteroid, blue has the other.
Well, it looks like it's going to go 1-for-1.
Yep.
Shame.
Red, I think red used mining support to speed that up, and they got there significantly faster. Blues is not sped up, and just James doesn't have time to manage mining support. They have to run around constantly, and that's some benefit that red team has here. Oh, but red trying to take the other. James defending.
It's close.
James running away. Come back, James.
Use the ability. Red. Let's see what happens.
Red coming in with significantly more ships, in addition with those battleships that they got from the other asteroid, and they will steal it.
Oh, James, that's the difficulty of having only one player. That's tough.
Yeah, especially on a map this complex.
Yeah, there's a lot to do. You've got the inner ring to manage, the outer ring to manage. You've got asteroids, mining support ships. You have a lot to deal with here. Yeah,
and blue team losing both their home bases there, as that was their final sort of stand. And after red got those asteroids, it was spelled GG. Though red suffering a lot of losses trying to take these home planets is worth saying.
There we go.
And James gonna forfeit there. And James fought well, but it's really hard as a solo, especially the later the game goes. And congratulations for our red team.
DW James, always a class act, though. I like the
100%.
Nice forfeit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we'll be right back with the next top 8 match. We've got 2 more, and then we're going to jump into the semifinals. All right, here we go. On blue team, we have Strong Connor and Lunch Taco Man as God of Stealth going against the formidable red team of God of Defense with Eggster and Too Sexy. Looks like Blue team is going for this, mining support ship planet very early on, which I think, this team seems to have a lot of synergy, both in their cosmetics and in their, they played together a lot, and even in other tournaments. So I'm curious to see how they will, leverage these, like, this map and the mining support and things. Is Blue team representing the Crux Republic here?
Zoom in and see.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Crux for the win.
And we've got the first Crux v Vela match, and this does matter. If Vela gets eliminated here, that's just one less that will end up in the finals, and we never want to. We don't. As soon as all the Vela players are eliminated in the tournament, that no more Vela W potential there. Hopefully we'll see a finals that has both a Crux and Vela representation, but you never know. Looks like Blue off to a slightly early lead here.
Early fight, too.
Yep. Extra coming in here, clashing. They're determined to fight early on. Red team coming in from behind, distracting the blue ships, but there's just too many of them. There's too many shields for them to really, the turrets aren't really helping here. Red team burning a lot of ships, and Blue's going to take it. I think Red team just needs to go away here.
Yep.
Focus on somewhere else. Extra putting those mining support ships around.
Yeah, Extra's pretty good about that. In the last tournament with Dragon v Cats, they did a good job about that. Oh, gonna mix it up again. Yep. All right.
Oh, coming in to keep fighting it. It looks like Red team gonna control it, but Blue doesn't like that. Gonna come in, try to fight. Oh, defense ability used. That's actually pretty good. It holds them off here. It's gonna secure that point defense planet for Red.
I think I'd let this one go. I'd let this one go, Strong Connor. Go grab a neutral planet.
Yeah, and that's going to allow Red to produce some point defense and relative safety here. I think Lunch Taco Man, I'm curious. It doesn't look like there's many mining support ships out for Blue here.
And they got it so early. I'm a little surprised.
Yeah, oh, here, as we say that, Lunch Taco Man goes around with these mining support ships, buffing those mining drones, making them mine 50% faster. Nukes going off somewhere. One of the most intense ship sounds in the game. That's for sure. Oh,
out of power.
No, Blue needs to run.
Ooh.
Oh, Blue used that stealth ability. Gonna take out these planets. Blue still in a lead with ships. Red's slightly leading in territory, I think, but it's basically dead even there. These first asteroids are gonna really count.
Oh, there they are. Oh,
Blue making some attacks. Red team noticing where they're going, needs to kind of coordinate.
Little deception, sticking to the outer ring. The inner ring may fall.
Oh,
nope.
Man, I don't know how many turrets are left there, but I can tell you it's not many. Blue really holding on to the space. I don't even think there's any turrets there. There's one turret. Here comes Red. Red running.
Two engagements.
If Blue leaves, if they don't leave ships on that planet, it's gonna fall like instantly as soon as they shift their focus.
The first asteroids have appeared.
Asteroids are up. All right.
Yep.
And Red's abilities coming around.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if they're. I mean, they want to keep one. Oh, are they gonna? They really want this asteroid. Where's the mining support?
I thought I saw it or heard it.
Oh, no ability. Where's the defense ability?
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yep. Hold off the asteroid. They need extra. Extra needs to come in, defend here. We need that mining support.
Where's the other one?
Oh, Red has both right now. Red has both asteroids.
That's not good.
Covering it with that defense ability. And that one's mine. No, it's not buffed. I thought it was mining support ship buffed. Red's getting that asteroid in the.
They're gonna get both. Yep.
Red got both.
Oh, what happened? Strong Connor, did they not see?
Oh, Red with a big comeback there, putting them slightly in the lead now, and definitely a lead in the number of like awesome ships they have. They got those battleships, which definitely, asteroids are the only way to get those on this map. So definitely a big deal. They're able to use those. They'll be really effective in combat. Blue on the back foot here. I think that was a big mistake for Blue, letting Red get both asteroids. Though it's easier, with that defense ability, it's hard to contest them if you don't just take one initially and hold on to it. Too sexy with some battleships, I think. Here comes Extra with the battleships. Nukes fired.
Nuke fired.
Blue on the run from that nuke. I wonder if it'll catch up here. Oh,
Yes.
oh!
In the background, it's still going. You can see it.
It's nuke eventually hits there.
Too sexy. Not
Red
gonna
pushing
give
their
up.
lead here.
Blue team has lost control
Go.
of their home base.
Blue home base going down.
Blue can get it. Oh, this is. Oh, it's not looking good.
Red had so much better ships than Blue. Both, their fleet's bigger and it's full of elite ships here.
Yeah, you really need to defend against that first asteroid and make sure you keep that. You don't want to let the first two go. It's just hard to recover.
Yep, Blue losing their first home base there. Using that defense ability. The bounty further cementing Red's lead here. Now, I don't know what they're fiddling about with these mining support planets
Not
are. They
sure
should just go
why.
for the kill here.
Yeah. Don't really need either
I
of
think
these.
maybe just securing some power.
Yeah.
Make sure they can't get cut here and lose somehow.
Asteroids are coming up again. Red easily should secure both of them, but at this point, so a moot.
They should just easily secure the blue
Yeah.
home base at this point. Such a significant lead, and it was really like this match was definitely dictated by that red takeover of both the asteroids, because it was red was behind before that,
Yeah.
the whole match, and then they made that play with defense allowing them to really hold both of those down, and Blue just didn't pay enough attention, act quick enough, or
Was a little too scared by defensibility. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, but that's a good lesson for next time for sure.
yeah, 100%. It would have been even scarier if Red used those mining support ships to speed it up.
I know. That's what I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see that come out and actually somebody.
Yeah,
take
Blue should
advantage
try
of
to sneak in and grab the sun here really quick. I always like
could.
see, Red has 4 ships there, just kill them, and then Red might not even notice. But I
Blue team has lost control of their home base.
and it looks like Red team is dancing on Blue's grave here as the home base timer ticks down, and Blue's final planet will be destroyed. They're the last, and Vela's going to take the W here as over the Crux for the first time in this tournament.
Little insult to injury, shield around their home planet.
Yeah. No, you never like to see an enemy shield around your own home base. Yeah, congratulations. This was an awesome match to watch from both teams. So, both great teams here. But congratulations, Extra and Too Sexy. They'll be moving on to the semifinals. We've got AJ Twix and Ravi on the blue team representing God of Stealth, and we've got Dragon v Cats and DJ Stank Tank on the red team representing that God of Defense. This is a classic matchup we've seen in the tournament, and it's curious. I'm not sure which God is better or which side has been favored here. Definitely, defense is really powerful when used correctly, but obviously, stealth just provides some great advantages over the game, which it makes your expansion quicker and you more effective in fights.
What a weird choice. Do you see they're going for the torpedo planet first? Blue team is, while red opted for the MSS.
Yeah, red. I know Dragon v Cats is a knows how to use those mining support ships and knows that they're important for, building a lead here. Yeah, I mean, and DJ Stank Tank already off to it, using those mining support ships to buff all these drones and increase their production. We'll see if it pays off. I think, Blue's gonna have an easier time expanding, especially with God of Stealth. Invisible ships are turrets don't detect them, so they're really easy to. It's really easy to take neutral planets while suffering minimal losses.
Yeah, it's something Dragon's gonna have to watch though with the MSS is he likes to go around and snatch those moons up, and you can't really do that because then you put your MSS into the fleet and they're moving around, they're not being used usefully. And it's something you have to really pay attention to in these duos maps.
Plus defense moons, they're pretty well defended.
Yeah, it is worth noting. Defense also gains more turrets on moons, or just on everything really.
Also, minor correction. The blue team is Vela this time around. Ravi and AJ are both Vela folks.
Oh,
awesome!
Nice.
Yeah, so we've got blue Vela here going against this red Crux.
Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Sorry, I thought AJ Twixt was a Crux player. My fault.
Yeah, and Ravi just taking it, whittling down this planet over here.
Nice and slow.
Red's got their defense ability up. We'll see if they choose to pop it early, just for like marginal benefits, and then have it again for the asteroids. They need to make a decision soon, though. Though it's something without. Oh, there we go. They're holding down that nuke planet. Red team, it's honestly dead even right now. See how blue is able to expand here, and in these first fights, Ravi going against Dragon v Cats here. Dragon moving in, fighting over a blue planet, but now it's fighting over a red planet. Blue needs to not fight over there. The turrets are deadly when buffed here, and they're going to lose that fight. You never want to fight around a planet that has, buffed turrets on them. It's really nasty. And blue, falling behind here because of that fight. And now the ability is going to wear off, and blue might be able to take this. Blue's slightly behind, though not that significant, and now it's almost tied up again.
Yeah, I think in that case you pull back, you go take a neutral planet, and you just kind of ignore the buffed or the defended planets.
Yeah, for me, when defense is active, you really unless you really need a planet for whatever reason, or like an asteroid, you really just shouldn't fight any of their planets. You just to focus on defending their, not allowing them to push into you, because they don't have an advantage on attack. But just try not to, attack those planets unless you really need them, or just wait 30 seconds before attacking and build up your fleet.
I think that was a bad choice to burn that stealth ability now with the asteroids coming out in about 2 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see how it benefits blue here, and it's really not going to do that much, it looks like. And red's going to have that ability up for these asteroids, which could spell disaster for blue in the same way we saw last match. Blue needs to get one of the asteroids and just hold it. They can't get greedy and try to go for both. They just need to hold one relentlessly.
Yep.
And not let red get a foothold in both and pop the ability, basically. Though,
Red's off to a hard
Blue playing aggressive here. I wouldn't do this, honestly. I just think you need to respect red and just take your asteroid. Blue just needs to take their asteroid. And and it looks like red's just gonna get it there.
And if they're not careful,
and now red's trying to get the other one. Blue just needs.
Oh no! And this is what we're worried about.
Blue needs this asteroid. But now red's gonna come in with those battleships from the other one. Yeah. Gaining you have to just focus on getting yours. Blue should have just used a mining support, and now red's gonna get it because they have the defense ability, and blue doesn't have a high enough quality fleet.
This is trouble.
Red team is full of great players, and they're really going to use those battleships to the fullest advantage. Blue team's really, even though the fleet numbers look relatively even, blue here is massively behind in fleet quality for sure.
Oof, this is going to be a hard
one to come
really
can't. Blue can't afford to fight red head on here. They need to just try to expand, cut power, maybe try to use mining support, just crawl back. But it's going to be really hard playing from behind here. Now that red has all those battleships. Dragon Cat's gathering up all those ships there. And you know, red team just building this lead here, as expected here. Blue trying to come in, maybe pick off some ships, win some fights, but it's really hard against players as good as Dragon and DJ Stank Tank, though.
Blue team has lost control of their home base.
First blue home base going down here. The Crux are storming the Vela home base here, and it's not looking good for blue. Blue down to their last few ships, popping the ability, but it doesn't really matter.
Tried a little bit, but nope, it's gonna be too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, red bringing all those ships from the back lines, all those Crux ships, and they're gonna invade both of these home bases, and it's gonna spell doom for the Vela on the blue team here.
Yeah, and I kind of see what they're going for by distracting red and hopefully taking that first asteroid and making sure their asteroid was taken while they kind of messed around with the other one, but it's too risky of a play against God of Defense.
Yeah, I mean, so the valid play there, I think the reason they were trying to do that is because if you start taking an asteroid and then you go and stall the enemy's asteroid, yours will mine sooner, and that way you'll be able to get your battleships, which potentially you could leverage to actually take both. But it's really, you know, they just weren't able to properly stall it. They weren't in range of the asteroid to really disrupt it from being mined, and they ended up just, you know, losing the fight there.
Yeah. We still haven't seen anybody really properly use the MSS on the asteroids either. Like blue could
Yeah, I
have
mean,
done
it's
that.
hard when you're. It's easier said than done. You kind of need a third teammate to do that at that point.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, maybe that's.
Yeah, an interesting thing where if blue had done what they did, but they had an MSS on their asteroid, they probably could have succeeded. But it's a lot to think about when you're in the middle of
100%.
battle.
If they had mined it significantly faster with mining support, which they definitely could have, it was uncontested.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
we'll talk
get
about
back to that later. All right. On the blue team, we've got Gaming Raptor Sanya rocking that God of Stealth, going against red team, God of Defense. A classic match. It seems like the God of Defense is winning these matches, based on
God of
historically.
Stealth won the first one though.
That is true. I think it's one for,
1 for 3.
one win
right?
for Stealth and 2 wins for
I think
defense.
so.
Yeah. Let's see which faction is who's repping who.
All right, let's do it.
A Crux
Believe-
on the red.
Looks like Crux is red
This is both Crux.
and Crux
All right, we
blue.
got a Crux on Crux. So, you know, for all you Crux fans here, it should be you know, you're like, oh, one of the semifinals. This basically, because it's the semifinals and it's double Crux, this guarantees that Crux will be represented in the finals. So Crux will be in the finals for all you Crux players. It's just who will be representing them.
Ooh, that's gonna be an
that's what
interesting
Who
one.
do you think has a better chance at beating the other people?
Yeah.
Really?
It's gonna be that next semifinal is gonna be a good one too, with Eggster and Dragon going against each other. So that's kind of something different with the Galactic War going on. Players had to choose a side, so old teammates were kind of split up because they chose different sides in the Galactic War. So it's been fun.
Yeah, I'm sure some were willing to compromise and, you know, temporarily align themselves together, but yeah, some people might be diehards for their faction. And it looks like red off to a slightly early lead here. I'm curious to see if they're using those mining support ships to enhance their early production here.
Love the
Looks like
rings
it's
trail.
basically even though.
Ooh.
Oh, nukes!
Ooh.
Gonna get point defense. Sorry, you produced 2 point defense, but they're just gonna get nuked
Yeah.
there.
Oh, that's tough to lose so early. Game Raptor
Yeah, point
coming
defense.
behind, positioning pretty well there.
Yeah, point defense definitely help your fleet survive early on as they, you know, shoot down those pesky missiles and torpedoes.
It looks like some MSS are available, but players are not using them yet.
Yeah, first fight though. Well, players backing off, not wanting to clash early. Nuke flying across the map. Going, coming in. I'm not gonna see if it hits, but I guess we'll hear.
Nope.
Red team all the way on the other side of the map, fighting blue over there. Go see what's going on. Blue team pulling ahead here, but both gods have that stability. Red team's kind of waited a little too long, I think. So they either now kind of have to sit on it until the asteroids come, or just commit to, we're not going to have it up for the asteroids, but that's okay. We're gonna use it some other opportunistic time.
Oh,
Hope we will see. Yeah, as blue, Steve, would you be saving your ability here for the asteroids?
Yeah, since we're so late in the game where we're at, I would just save it and use the ability because defense is going to. So you need every counter you can possibly get for defense when those asteroids come up.
Yeah, and it looks like blue team's done a good job of building an early ship advantage. I think red team here just needs to play safe and just go for one asteroid. Obviously, they could try to go for both and do an insane comeback play, but really, it's really risky. I think their best bet is to save their defense ability and get one asteroid. Fighting over these initial planets in the middle. First asteroids are out. Blue snatching up both. Red, though, just coming in, holding that one on their side here. Taking a million years to kill the turret somehow. But they'll be holding that one down.
All right, let's see.
Oh, they're trying to go for both. Maybe Blue's kind of ignoring the asteroids. The asteroids, I think, is the most important thing going on right now.
They need
So
to get
players
their
need to be aware of that.
Oh, looks like MSS might be on the right one. Yes, it is.
Yep.
It's Blue's
Yep.
team.
Oh, they're
Here
going
they
for
go.
it.
They're gonna get both. Oh, burn the ability.
Oh.
Use the ability.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, they got
smart.
No,
Smart by
okay, they
stealth.
got the other asteroid. They might be able to leverage this battleship to taking the other one. They need to go quick.
So smart by Blue to use that ability.
Blue
Though.
has
They
the
needed to hold
ability.
it.
Oh,
Yep.
they're gonna get it. Okay.
Very good by Blue. They
Blue
needed that.
maintaining their lead.
But Red
Hopefully
really
they
could have
don't-
done it.
Yep.
They got to be more aware
Hopefully,
next
Blue.
time.
Red's doing all right. They're coming back. They have this defense ability up, giving them a little bit of breathing room right now, helping them tie it up.
Nice. Yep. Yeah, it's dead even. This is good.
Oh, Blue suffering some losses in the fight there. For the first time, Red is so close. It's almost dead even again. Oh, Red losing some more though. Now they're no longer protected by those shields, so they're more vulnerable here.
This is where they need to split up and have somebody do
He's
some
going
support.
in with no shields. No.
Oh.
Gaming Raptor
Oh.
just kind of moseying
about this
around.
one.
You kind of don't need to go for their mining support. I'd go for other things.
It's gonna be it. Yeah, I don't know about this one, but they're ahead. I guess they
Both
can do a
Reds
little
players
bit.
teaming up here, coming in.
You don't want to leave Sandia alone either, though.
No, yeah, Sanya has a menace of micromanagement. Oh, just clashing over these planets.
Oh, Raptor pushing
Blue
forward.
just has more
and back.
ships.
Nope. Interesting.
Asteroids, second pair of asteroids should be out soon. But Blue just consistently winning fights, pulling ahead again. Red needs to not. If Red loses any more ships here, I think it's going to start to snowball for Blue here. So they really need to be careful at this point. Oh, and as I say that, Red lost more and more. It's getting to the point where Blue just has so many ships that they can start doing whatever they want, and whatever they want could be taking the sun, which would spell doom for Red here. Though Red has that ability, so maybe that's their saving grace here.
All right, they're
Second
gonna
pair
have
of
to
asteroids.
push.
Red getting
Asteroids
one,
are up.
Blue getting the other in the background. Red attacking the other asteroid in the back. Blue defending, coming in with so many ships here. Red's not gonna be able to take both. Red just needs Red needs one asteroid.
Burn your ability to put MSS on that
Okay.
thing. Why? Use the MSS. What?
First asteroid went to Red, I think. So Red has that battleship bonus, and might be able to come in
They're
here.
gonna let it go.
Take. Come on, Red, just group up all your ships and get the other asteroid. Okay, they're gonna do it. Red coming in, popping that
Use your
shield,
ship.
running away. Just hold it down. Where's the mining support? You need the mining support. Come on, where's that army of like 60? You need to defend it. You still have the shield, defend it.
Oh, smart.
Oh, Blue fighting for dear life here. It's dead even right now. But whoever will get this asteroid will be ahead. So this asteroid really matters, though. Red needs this.
No.
Come on, Red. Oh my God, it's so close to getting good going to Blue. Blue takes it.
Oh,
Blue's
Blue
now
needed that.
in the lead again. But only slightly. It's anyone's game still. Blue pushing back out. Taking back some planets. It's dead even right now. Red
So
fumbling some
close.
ships, but okay, it's okay.
After chasing a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving a little too early. I don't like when that happens.
Blue's consistently been in the lead, but Red's fighting for their lives. And it has been not dying. That's all that matters, all right? Like, they're staying alive. They're slightly behind, but not out. And not too far behind.
This is smart, breaking up what players are doing so they're not all just focused on one thing.
Yeah, I see Red has some mining supports out. Oh, Blue's fumbling some ships. Okay, okay. Collect
Red.
them.
Red poking a little bit at. Let's see.
Blue needs territory right now. They're capped on their fleet. And Red is now actually dead evened up in fleet. Blue needs territory. They need to expand.
Red has their
Red team
ability up
keeping
too.
them back though. Blue's burning their production here. They cannot produce.
If I'm
They
red, I'm
need to
using
take
my ability.
planets.
Red needs.
Red's harassing the home planet here.
Yeah, red needs to burn their ability, take advantage of their ship cap.
If Red could use their ability, they could lock down the home base with a shield. That would have been crazy.
Yep. Ah, they got okay. That's
Blue
all right.
needs a planet. Blue needs to expand. Take something. But Blue's trying to they're too busy defending their home
There
base
it
to
is.
attack these. And now the ability, they can hardly take a red planet. This is so bad for Blue. After all the game in the lead, now Red making these plays, forcing Blue back. Blue needs to...
Asteroids are up.
Oh,
That's smart.
man.
Blue, red needs to pay attention. Get that second
Red
asteroid
has
if they can.
every planet on the whole map here. And
Nope,
Blue
they
just can't produce. They're fighting for their lives, trying to just hold their home base.
Blue took
Red's
that
applying
asteroid though.
great pressure here.
These asteroids are going to go 1-1, so blue can still stay in this.
Yeah, Red harassing the great pressure on the home base here, keeping Blue so distracted that Blue can't even produce. Oh, okay, now that Red ability is up, Blue's expanding. But Blue's fighting for their life. Okay, pop the ability. They have temporary buff here. Need to start, just take bases here. I mean, obviously, don't want to lose your home here, but considering Blue has actually more ships here, be able to do a fine job.
There you go. That's smart, Red. Red needs to come around, take some of these other planets, whittle down, put their MSS up, get everything back up.
Yeah, Blue
producing.
just needs planets here.
Blue needs to make the aggression. Yeah.
And I think Red could take a breather here, honestly, and get some mining support ships out. They just need to cement their lead, and like Red is in the lead for the first time here.
Yep. Yeah, you've got two players. Take advantage. Have one do the support in times like this. This is where it's really important to break up your duties.
Yeah. But Red just keeps applying pressure. Blue
does
has like no turns defending this. Blue's constantly having to go and defend the home base.
Yep. No, this is great.
Oh, Red lost a lot of ships there. Oh no, Red behind again. Blue just needs to go, like, Red can't afford to apply pressure right now. So Blue needs to just expand. It's keep losing their own base. Blue needs territory. They haven't been producing for like minutes here.
They're on their back foot, but they're playing it smart. They're not
Yeah,
being
look,
overly
Gaming Raptor's
aggressive.
just sitting there just chilling, bro. He
Yeah.
doesn't even know what to do. Sanya just running around with all the ships.
That's right.
Red,
Gaming-
Yeah, Reds just keeps throwing all their ships. I think it's gotten detrimental at this point. Like Red needs to really, like, they can't afford to keep attacking. Otherwise, Blue's just gonna like take the sun and
Yeah, and look down
And
there. You
win
can
here.
see their MSS is full of ships. One of their players should be putting those out, distributing them amongst the moons. There are so many ships
Yeah.
just sitting there doing nothing
they're,
right
they're
now.
suffering on ships here. They need to increase their production. They have so much territory. They need to leverage it. And Blue can honestly, Blue can take both asteroids here, and from that, Blue can win. I think
Yeah.
that's their line to victory here.
Yeah,
But
if
it'll
I'm
be
Blue,
Red
I'm
has
taking
that
both.
ability up again. Oh, Red mining that with the mining support. Blue sees it though. Senya coming in, killing mining support, taking over that asteroid.
Red. Oh, I
And
don't think.
Red's down to no ships. Red
Red's down to
can't
no
really
ships.
contest this.
Yeah.
Oh no, Blue's gonna get both asteroids.
Yeah.
Red, you have the ability. Now
They're
or
not
never, I
using-
feel like.
Yeah, if you don't do it now,
Lost control.
Oh, Red's home base is down. They should have used that ability before they've lost their home base, because now the
Yep.
shield and turret buff does nothing.
Blue got their asteroid, and Red's gonna get their asteroid, but it might be too late.
Oh, Red got one asteroid? Oh, okay, that's good for them. They could need to come in with those battleships, but, I mean, they're not going to be able to save that home
Well,
base. They're not out yet.
Of their home base. Blue team.
Let's see.
A red battleship just in the middle of the void there. Okay, thank
no.
God. Red fighting for their life. Blue got that bounty.
Team has lost control.
Oh,
Blue.
Home base.
Oof. Not good.
Red's other home base is down.
Gotta get your home base.
Oh yeah, you can't even pressure the blue home base here. Need to defend that home base. Let's get in there. Red takes it.
They're still giving it up though. Be careful.
I think they cut power. Blue can't attack the home base just yet.
Oh, we're
Oh,
gonna get a
go-
collapse.
Yep. Here we go. Blue attacking.
Red team.
No more power cutoffs.
Of their home
Yep.
More power cut,
Power,
yeah.
everyone has power everywhere now.
gained control of their home base.
I think we've only seen this one other time in tournament. Gaming Raptor coming in, putting on the pressure.
Control.
Yeah, Red just doesn't have ships right now, and especially in the end game here after map collapse, like it's all a numbers game because you can attack anywhere.
Yeah.
Nukes coming in.
I think Red is resigned themselves. Yeah.
Yes. And a red, that was a long fought battle, but Blue ultimately takes it. And Gaming Raptor and Sanya will be representing the Crux in the finals. Man, what a match!
Ooh, defense mirror match. I didn't think I'd be saying those words or hearing those words ever. It's cool to hear.
Yep. All right, we've got Dragon V Cats and DJ Stank Tank on the blue team representing God of Defense, going up against Too Sexy and Eggster on the red team. Also representing God of Defense here. As I was saying earlier, Eggster and Too Sexy are the last Vela in this tournament, which will mean they will have to win this match in order to win the tournament, because this is the semifinals. But yes, so all of you Vela fans, you need to be rooting for red team here. This is your last chance to win the tournament. But if any team can do it, it is this one. Blue off to a
Opting
slight
for
lead
very
here.
similar strategy too. Both taking point defense.
Okay, DJ Stank Tank
MSS?
down there with the mining support. Red hasn't prioritized mining support. We'll see if that pays off for Blue. So if they're able to build their production as Dragon V Cats goes around his ships. Banding here.
Nice and slow. Which is good. DJ Stank using the MSS really well.
Yep, DJ's been really good with those mining support ships. Red team needs to be really careful here. Oh, blue team baiting out some nukes. Okay, Eggster using mining support now. Okay. but how much are they going to use him? Okay.
Ignoring the nukes for now.
Yeah, blue's ahead slightly. I think is in combination they had just a more clean start and a more clean opening. Plus they were using the mining support ships earlier on. Oh, bad fight there for red. I think the engagement looked pretty bad. Though extra pulling away, or it got disastrous there. I don't think red can contest that. Going the way of blue there.
You see DJ coming in, just dropping off a little bit of support. That's nice.
Yep, DJ's been a great support player in this match.
I like that. I like that ability burn.
Oh, red
early.
using it on
both.
defense.
Smart.
We're gonna have a little bit of a stall here, probably.
Yeah, there's plenty of neutral planets still.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess plenty there too, but you can still take them. Blue doing just that. Smart.
I think red needs to take the time to spread out their mining support.
Yep. Yeah, right now.
Maybe let Extra get the ships and, try to just regroup up the whole fleet, and then Too Sexy grab some miners.
Looks like.
Oh,
Dragon has to be
fired.
careful with that.
Blue team pushing forward. Oh, blue really pushing it here. Red trying to snatch up some of these undefended planets while blue's busy pushing into the red territory. There's some relatively undefended blue ones here. Oh, but Dragon's so good at coming in like the last second. I swear it always has like one turret left, and then Dragon arrives and you're like, damn it, so close. Oh, snatched up.
Right,
Red slightly behind, blue building a lead. Red not out of it 100%.
Asteroids coming out. Both players' abilities about at the same speed.
Red team has lost
Oh.
control of their home base.
Blue applied some pressure to red home base. I don't think
Control of their home
It's a little early. Pressure on.
they just keep applying the pressure though.
Okay.
First
Asteroids
asteroids out. This is going to be a critical time. They need to grab that asteroid. Get a mining support on it, please. Just get it. Just mine it quickly.
Blue has the MSS
Blue's
on.
trying to
Look
get
at how
power.
fast.
Blue's trying to
Go
get power to. Yeah, look at that. DJ's done such a great job managing those mining support ships, and it's been paying off all match.
Yeah, if they can. Yep, done. Oh, smart usage
Okay.
by red.
I noticed also red lost a bunch of ships to the void there. I think Extra gathered them up though. Come on, dude, they just need to hold this. It's so close.
Oh, this
Come on, no.
red needs to hold this. I see why they're battling, but they're
no.
losing planets. And, oh no! That
Oh
blue kicks
no!
in MSS.
That's over. That's over
it's not
for
good.
red. That's actually over for Vela. I think you just can't come
Oh, they
back
did it.
from that.
Oh no, they used the MSS too. Just exactly what we were talking about. This is not good.
Oh, and the power cut, but it's too late.
Red has to be so careful. Oh.
Both those asteroids hit. It's gonna be real rough for red here. Dragon Cats is already sieging one of the red home bases,
home base.
and it's even locking it down with one of those shields.
Red trying to cut off power, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, there's a 2-point defense there. Where are blue planets that are giving it power? Red needs to find them. DJ coming in and resecuring these power points.
Nice, that's smart. Oh, Exer's trying to battle it. That's not gonna be enough.
And the home planet's gonna fall.
That's one down.
And surely this can't be good for red here. As now blue has an even bigger lead, it's going to be able to crush the second home here any second.
I don't want to count them out, but You have to just be
We're-
careful, but blue definitely has the advantage. It's gonna be hard for red to do
Red,
anything.
Red's like jamming their god ability button, but it's gonna not come out fast enough.
Could possibly cut power there. Nope. Oh, I didn't see the 10 spot back there. It's not gonna be enough. Ability's up, but it's not there. Yeah.
Yep. And this is going to be GG for Vela in the tournament as Dragon V Cats and DJ Stank Tank take the win over Too Sexy and Eggster.
Wow. That was a good match, too.
Red team has been eliminated.
Yeah, and the last Vela home planet of the tournament has been destroyed by Crux here. And Crux will be taking home the tournament victory here. Alrighty. We've got Eggster and Too Sexy on the blue team playing as God of Defense, representing the Vela dynasty here. Going against Red, who is the God of Defense, with Kaikinator and Bacon Blitz. Looks like Eggster is going to be prioritizing this point defense planet early on here, which and hopefully we'll be using that to increase their early production. Red team expanding around the sides of the map here as one pushes down into the middle. They also took the mining support ship. It looks like they're wormholing those back to the home here. Blue team expanding, taking point defense off to a more smooth start here. Nuking things.
Extra spraying the MSS around a little bit.
Yep, increasing Blue's production there. Blue's pushing into the middle.
I don't know about that one, but
Well, not being bold enough to take one of these neutral planets yet. Just gathering up their forces. Both defense abilities are going to be used. I'm guessing, I feel like when someone uses their defense ability, well, I actually don't think you're compelled to really use yours in response. It's that sometimes that ends up happening. It's like, oh, you're going to defend? Well, me too.
Red making a nice little push in the middle. They can
First
keep that.
fight. Oh, both blue players coming in from different sides, pressuring Red. Red's going to leave, suffering some losses there.
Smart choice to leave, though.
100%. Oh, Blue's going to have an easy take over that nuke planet there. Eggster more than happy to snatch that up.
Two may grab the other one as well, which is unfortunate for Red.
Oh, and now Blue going to lock those down and start producing some nukes here. I'd be curious if they even got some mining support ships on those moons.
Smart. Both players going, or all four players going after the last neutral planet.
Yeah, 100%. They're, Blue's pulling into the lead here. Just trying to, take over Red, push in the back, prepare for these first asteroids, which will come out at 4-minute mark. Looks like neither of the god abilities will be ready for the asteroids. That they'll charge relatively soon after if they're able to stall out the asteroids. So we might see it at the tail end there. But Blue just been consistently in the lead here, not willing to forfeit that lead to the likes of the Red team. Oh, Red trying to defend here, but it's not really a good move. Maybe they're just trying to route their ships through there. And here
Right.
comes,
Asteroid should be coming out.
yeah, red team just getting beaten back here. And red team really needs to desperately try to secure one asteroid here. If blue gets both, it will definitely be GG. We'll see how blue chooses to try to, apply pressure here and, maybe try to take both asteroids. Oh, big fight over this one. Now blue might try to pressure the home base, lock up red from fighting over the asteroids.
Ooh, I don't think that's gonna be enough, red. Yep. Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, red won't be able to take those asteroids. And it looks like, blue is doing such a good job distracting them that red doesn't even realize both the asteroids are about to go to blue here.
Well, and just to seal the deal, blue has secured them both.
Yeah, I know, red pinged that asteroid like, oh no, blue's gonna get it. But it looks like they couldn't react to it. And now blue team is insurmountably in the lead here with both those asteroids going in. Even despite the red ability, they're going for the home base here. All these battleships versus this home planet here. We'll see what happens.
Blue needs to gather up their forces. Like they're spread out a little bit.
Yeah, 100%. But blue here coming in as this red ability is going to expire soon. And there it does. Now that home base is undefended, and blue team will come in with these massive armies and really clean these up.
Two trying to feed Eggstar there, but it looks like they lost control a little bit.
Yeah, still need to take this other home planet here. Red getting all their remaining ships. Oh, blue got power cut for a second there. But, given the lead blue has here in just sheer ship numbers, it's basically impossible to come back right now. Fighting over that shattered planet. The remnants of the once glorious Crux home planet there. And here comes Eggster.
I don't need to
Going
dance
to
as
take
much
that
as they
planet
are.
over.
Probably could just dump all their ships on the home planet and call it a day.
Yeah. And it looks like red team is going to forfeit there. And a great match to watch. Blue team just, because it was consistently winning fights, consistently built a lead, and was able to close it out after getting those asteroids. But a fun match to watch. And we'll be right back with the match we've all been waiting for, the finals. All right. On the blue team, we've got Gaming Raptor and Sanya representing that god of stealth. And we have got Dragon v Cats and DJ Stank Tank on the red team representing God of Defense. This is an age-old match we've seen this tournament. It usually goes in favor of defense, but maybe Gaming Raptor and Sanya will show us how it's done with that God of Defense, as they've been doing all tournament.
I don't know about this. Dragon did this last time as well, and opting for a torpedo over point defense first. It's a weird choice.
It's definitely an aggressive strategy, and Dragon likes to favor those.
Yeah.
Likes to win quick.
Sanya opting for point defense, more traditional route first, which is a smart play, but we'll see how it ends up.
Yeah, and we've got hopefully we'll see this God of Stealth pick allow Gaming Raptor and Sanya to expand quickly as the blue team here. But it looks like they should have an advantage there in the early game, but it looks like red team, it won't even matter, and red team's gonna be slightly ahead here. So it's still very even. Maybe some initial clashing about to happen here. Some of these nukes get aggroed. It looks like the turret's shooting those nukes. And blue team going to be slightly ahead here now. So
DJ
it's still anyone's game here. Yep, DJ's doing a great job distributing those mining support ships. It's beneficial to like distribute them at each moon, ideally next to your highest value production planets first, like point defense and torpedo. We can really start pumping those out. Big fight over here at the nuke planet.
Dragon doing a little cat and mouse there, and it's smart because it kept both Sandia and Game Raptor distracted while DJ was able to spread those MSS around, so we'll see if that pays off.
Oh, and I guess there was no turrets because Dragon just swipes in as soon as they leave. Sandia going to take it back with minimal losses here. Though Dragon v Cats, as I always say, comes in the last second to hold it out. Come on, 3, 2, 1. And it looks like Blue is going to be able to close that out. There.
But look at that.
It can be beneficial as God of Stealth to like run away, wait for your ships to cloak, and then come back in. As you get a slight like bonus on engagement with those stealth ships. Looks like fighting at the boundary of this map here.
As you can see, the way the support ships have helped out. Red.
Yeah, let's zoom in there. It looks like a lot of fighting in as Red tries to, Dragon v Cats tries to get aggressive and push into blue territory here. Red's slightly up on ships, and Dragon's going to try to spend those to play aggressive. But blue attacking back. Taking that nuke planet. Cutting off power for Red as Red tries to expand here deep into bluer territory. None of these fights have been really decisive, though, which is, good for you if you're on the losing end.
The first asteroids have appeared.
Oh, Dragon. Losing
Big
some
moment. We'll see how these
To the
asteroids
void,
play
that's
out.
not
Let's
good.
see where they are. Looks like one's back down left there. Blue's gonna take it. Red just. I think Blue, you just need to hold that other asteroid. Let Red get that one. Red's gonna try to use the mining support ship, I think. Yep. Mining support speeding up this asteroid. Blue, I feel like, needs to do the same. Otherwise, Red's gonna come in with these elite ships from the asteroid and take Blue. Red. Dragon v Cat's stalling.
Yep.
DJ coming in, getting this asteroid. This is huge for Red here. Asteroid bonus hitting. Blue needs to take it. Come on, before the Reds come in. Here they come.
Oh, I got it. Oh, no.
Blue fighting for the one. Red taking it. Red suffering major losses, though. Blue can take it. Blue just needs to regather here. Blue has a massive troop advantage, and Blue's going to take it. Red very much on the back foot here.
I don't know. That was a risky play.
It was risky by Red, and it had a lot of potential, but it didn't really pay off. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think it was just... And now Blue's going for the sun here. This is a smart play by them. Red can't contest here. And if Blue gets this buff, it's basically going to spell GG.
See what Dragon does. Am I gonna leave
Red
him?
should be taking their time, though, making Blue leave this sun by just trying to pressure all their planets, make Blue feel bad about make Blue want to defend them, bait them out of going for the sun, and then maybe try to sweep in last second. I'm not sure.
If I'm Blue, I'm just gonna hold it and ignore, because I know I can take it.
Blue
Yep.
team has been
Smart.
powered up by the star.
And now Blue's going to go on a crazy attacking spree here.
Oh, they're going straight for the home planet.
Red team has
Yeah.
lost control of their home base.
You're going to run, though. As I said that, though, of course, coming back.
They're doing a double.
Oh, going for both at the same
Oh,
time.
wow.
This is bold. I mean, Red still has a decent amount of troops.
That's
They're losing
really
them quickly, though.
Red team has regained
Yep,
control.
I don't know
Red
about that
retake
one.
one of them. Need to take the other one. Five seconds. Red using the ability here. 4 seconds left.
Oh, just barely sneaking in there.
Lose their
Nope.
one of
Oh,
their
it's
home
not
planets
enough.
here.
They're gonna lose it. Well, that's not good for red.
Red on the back foot. Not a lot of ships to their name here.
Blue looks like they're trying to figure out a path forward. They should be relatively safe as long as they don't do anything crazy.
Oh, power cut.
Need to circle around, get more. They need more planets than that before they take the home base.
Yeah, that's for sure. Dragon fighting relentlessly with the last bit of ships he has here to try to cut power.
DJ trying to steal those asteroids with their MSS, but it's not going to be enough. Send it out of
DJ
power
trying
at
to
that
stop. Well, Dragon maybe gets asteroids or tries to cut power.
They got one asteroid. Is it enough? No, I don't think it's going to be enough to prolong anything.
DJ stalling, and that's going to be GG. As Gaming Raptor and Sanya, that's the first tournament Gaming Raptor has won. Sanya has won one before, I believe, the last tournament. And so congratulations. These are some new winners. Dragon the Cat's is a frequent winner of the tournament, so this is a nice upset in the finals. And it's great to see the synergy from both teams and show us really how you play as teams there. That was awesome to see.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a great match to watch, and congratulations everyone, and thanks everyone for participating in the tournaments.